How's everybody doing this morning? Welcome to the Hypathon, and I have guests with me this morning.
You do.
I've got Embarkation Nation and Shanester Travel. So good morning, good morning. And let's see. I'm gonna look and see who all we have in here. And you ladies can stream out to your channels. You should see the button now up there. And Miss T is in here. Hey, I wanted to tell you I went to the channel after me and I don't see a thumbnail for them, so I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. So let me know in the chat. So let's start saying good morning to some people. So we've got J&S Adventures in the house. Good morning to you folks. Good morning, good morning. And we got Bama Nola. Good morning, Bama Nola.
Hi,
and before
Bama.
I finish going through the list, if anyone wants to share their channel that's in my chat, do hashtag DFun. If you are in Shanester's Travels thing, you're going to do hashtag Shanester. And for Embarkation Nation, you will do hashtag Nation. You share your channels out.
That's right.
All right, so we got Canadian Family Life. Good morning to you. And we got Betty. I'm here and ready and accounted for. Well, thank you, Betty. And also make sure you guys are hitting those thumbs ups in any of our channels. We got Elisa's Adventures in Cruising. Good morning and welcome. Canadian Family Life needs coffee and she is going to take it with her, or she's going to take it, or she said, hang on. All right.
I felt that.
I know. So Elisa's saying hi to some people. Can't stop walking, mowing, and cruising. Good morning to you. And you guys were on early. I saw your channel when I woke up. I woke up for something real early and I saw it and I was watching it for a minute, but then I went back to sleep. So Miss T with the T is in here. Good morning. And Elisa already had some tea this morning, so I'm ready now. I'm on my first cup of coffee, guys, so bear with me. We've got Call Me V. Hey, good morning. And we've got Will Cooper in the house. Good morning, Will. And we got Rhonda Sita. Hello, hello. And we've got Clarissa Hendershoot. Hello and welcome. That's a new name I haven't seen.
It is. Welcome in.
I know. Welcome. And we got the J. Jordan. Hello. And thank you for sharing me out. It's greatly appreciated. And Mrs. T with the T. Thank you. Thank you. And let's see. And thanks to her because she has organized this Hypathon for everyone. So thank you for all the hard work, Mrs. T, that you've put into this. And so Canadian Coffee has her coffee now. Oh, and we've got Ocean to Ocean in here. Hello and good morning. So, and let's see who else we got here. MTGB Crime Podcast. Hello.
Love that.
Hello. Yes, and they have some good stuff on their channel if you're into, I know you're into that kind of stuff, Shannon, so you might want to check them out. Yes.
All right. Will do.
So, okay, Mrs. T's going to find the next person. Yeah, it was BDBGP, but I don't see a thumbnail on their channel for the next one. So we've got Darian in the house from Magnificent Germany with Darian.
Hey,
he's on I-75. Be careful driving, please, please, please. Sorry, I had to take a sip of my coffee. Let's see. And I think that might be it. I'm just scrolling down. Oh, we've got Travel Adventures with Eric B. Welcome, Eric.
Yes.
What's going on?
He had a good video yesterday. If y'all haven't seen it, he went to this really wild place. Shanster, I thought of you. You would love it. You need to go check it out.
All right. I have him on my notifications. I'm surprised, but I've been having an issue getting my notifications. So I will get there, Eric. I will.
You know, YouTube does some weird things.
They do. They have been really messing up lately.
We've got Will Cooper. Jennifer has joined the team up crew today. Triple the fun. Yes.
Right.
We got her up early this morning. Cherry SG channel. That's a new name. Hello and welcome.
Welcome in.
Hi, Cherry.
Yes. Let's see. I'm thinking we are about Cruise Vet. Hello. Welcome, Cruise Vet.
Wow, Cruise Vet.
Hey, Cruise Vet.
You are back from your cruise, I think, right? I think you're back. We got to hear all about that. You need to do a live later so we can hear about your cruise.
Right.
We've got the Six Bows is back. Well, hello and welcome. Yes, that's a new name too, I believe, Shannon. They get a bell.
All right. We get a bell. I see them a lot in the channels that I go in, but I haven't seen them lately, so welcome back.
We've got the Bud Files. Hello. And I think that is it. So welcome everybody. And if you have not, we've got Colby. He is new to the channel, or they, I shouldn't say he, I don't know if it's who it is, but hello and welcome. Welcome.
Colby.
So if you are not subscribed to any of us, feel free to check out our channels. And here's their channel names on the screen over here. Now, if you're logged into Embarkation Nation or Shanster, we're trying something new. We're doing that new multi-stream thing this morning. Right. So you don't see everybody's chat. To see everybody's chat, I think you have to have all three channels open. But make sure you are checking out everyone's channel and share your channel out. If you are in my channel, again, it's #defun. Embarkation Nation is #nation, and Shanster Travels is #Shanster. So let's start off talking about our channel. So Embarkation Nation, let's tell us a little bit about your channel.
Yeah.
How you started and so
Sure.
forth.
So we're a family of 3. We travel with our toddler, who is 3 now. And our channel kind of started out, we were watching other channels. We were actually preparing for a Disney World trip. And we had gone to Disney, but I wanted to do more research. And so we were watching a couple of channels. And there's one channel, and I know, Sherry, you and I have talked about it, Tim Tracker. So they have a child our age. And I think he's only about 2 months older than Chloe, actually. And so we were watching the channel, and I started noticing things. I'm like, we have those same toys. Like, we're doing the same things. And so we kind of kept talking about it, but never did it. And then my mother-in-law lives in Boston, and Andrew's whole family is actually in Boston. And so, I felt like they were missing out on our adventures. And so we started kind of recording, and our first videos are of us just kind of doing things locally. So Amy could see Chloe doing things because she was born during COVID. And then we kind of, as we were watching Tim Tracker, we were like, why don't we do this more? So we filmed our Disney World adventure, and those videos, I go back and watch them now. We have learned so much. But that's kind of how our channel started. So we go on cruises, Vegas, just different adventures with Chloe.
Yay. And we would have never met. And she's like somebody I talk to like every day.
I talk to both of you, I think, every day. Bill, too. Bama.
So, Shanster, how did you get started? What?
I'm on the hot seat.
Yes, you're on the hot seat. So tell us how you got started. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me just say some hi to some more people that joined in between here. So, I should have done my lines like you guys do. If I missed anyone, I'm sorry, but I'm just going to start here. Let's see. Cruise Vet. I'm sitting at the Ocean Plaza on the Vista waiting to disembark. Oh, okay. But we
Oh,
need to do a live later. Six Bows is back. I've been subscribed to your channel. Oh, thank you, thank you. Be sure to check out the other channels as well for our hosts in here. We have got Modern War Gaming Squad with Jory. Hello
Jory.
and welcome. And let's see, we've got Dutch Fly 61. Good morning. Good morning. That's a new name too, I think. I don't think I've seen that name. So hello and welcome. We've got Sharon Rowland who joined us this morning.
Hey, Sharon. I haven't seen her in a long time. How you doing? I usually see her in Sea Lake Journeys in the morning. They're not there no more.
Oh, yeah. I forgot they're not doing their morning show anymore. We've got Michelle Crockett's in Kansas. Hello and welcome. Thank you. That's a new name. I don't think I've seen that either. So you get a bell. And let's see. We've got Rochelle Vanterpool. Hello, welcome. I haven't seen that name either. And we've got the Everyday Life of an ODC-ish chick. Good morning.
Yay, good morning.
Welcome. We've got lots of new names this morning.
Yeah.
Then we've got Michelle gave a thumbs up. Thank you so much. If you have not hit that thumbs up, make sure you're hitting it. We've got Butter Roll Boutique.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Hey,
And we've got FR Humphrey. Hello and good morning. And we've got Tamikia Wells. Hello. Welcome.
Welcome back.
And we've got PSV Odyssey. It's loveliness overload this morning with you three. Yes, you got us. Let's see. We've got Mayhem and Miracles. That's a new name.
Hi, Masha.
Good morning. I think she's over at your channel, Shane.
Yeah.
We're streaming to all three channels this morning. So
you know what you ladies, if you see that little like safety pin or that paper clip, that means that they're on your channel. Is that how that works?
I think so, yes.
I can't remember what Eddie said, but okay. I'm just trying to make sure.
Yeah, to see the full chat, everyone, you need to be in all three people's channels. It's the way that I don't know why.
I know it's crazy. It is crazy. I just I dropped my link in the chat. So John, did you drop your link in the chat?
I have not yet. I will.
Yeah, that's it. Sharon said that is. Okay. I'm still trying to figure this all out, you know. So I did do it last night when I was on Rich Cat Ranch channel. And it was kind of neat, you know. But I have my other computer running too, so I could look over that. When you see me doing this, I'm looking at the chat and the other computer so I can catch everything. Are you guys frozen? Uh-oh, we lost her. Well, let's continue on.
All right. Well, it's the Embarkation Nation Chancer Travels takeover.
That's right. Go ahead. You want to just where'd you leave off at?
I think she was going to have you talk about your channel.
Oh, okay. Did she introduce everybody else in the chat over here?
I think so. I see. I know PSV Odyssey is saying hello. Let's see. Rochelle Vanderpool, hello.
Howdy.
Swoop Like Me. Hi, good morning. There she is.
She comes.
Oh, we're so glad you're back.
What happened?
My internet went out of all times. It's never gone out in like ages, and it went out today. But I'm back.
Well, that's what you having bad weather?
You guys hear me?
Yeah. You having bad weather?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear the bell?
Can you guys hear me? Hold on.
We can hear you.
Okay. All right. My internet went out of all times. So now I'm on my hotspot.
Oh no! Hopefully that works. Good
Sorry
for
about
you.
that. All right. So, Shanester, can you hear me?
I can.
Or is she out? Can you hear me, Shanester?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So why don't you start talking about your channel?
My channel. It's a all about everything channel. Mostly travel though. I'm gonna start doing a series on my ghost hunting stuff, and I want to. That's gonna take a bit because a lot of my older stuff is pictures. So then I have to do the picture stream and make them roll into one and the other, and so that's my next venture. But how I started all this was so back last year at this time, I was helping a friend of mine get her channel going, and I had no interest in doing a YouTube channel at all. I was just helping her. I would promote her out. I, take videos for her. I do all kinds of stuff for her channel. And then come around September, I decided maybe I should start doing my own because I have so much stuff, like for 20 years worth of stuff, 30 years. So they got monetized that channel, and then kind of pushed me to the side, And so I was like, well, I'm going to do my own then. And that's what I did. And so now here I am 6 months later.
Yay! And we would have never
Right.
met either.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm excited. I mean, I know summer's coming, and so probably I'm not going to be on as much because I got summertime's just crazy for me. Plus, I'm going on a cruise in another month, and I'll be out and for 10 days, 12 days there. But I'm going to try to go live.
You'll go live. Don't say try. You'll be live.
You'll be here.
So
Well,
Miss T
I guess
said,
I'm in Alaska. So if I'm in Alaska, I have my phone, right? My phone works in Alaska.
yeah, mine worked in Alaska.
Ours did.
Okay, awesome. Well, I'm happy.
Who's your service through?
Verizon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you should be all right. Yeah.
Okay.
Danny didn't have service in Alaska, but he had like one of these smaller. He didn't have like Verizon or AT&T or anything. He had like, I forgot what he had, but
Oh, okay.
you'll be fine. The only time I didn't have was when I was in the Glacier Strait thing. I don't think there was signal there, but that's like an hour or something. But you'll be fine. Miss T said she has reached out to BDBGP and she's waiting on a response. If he's not ready, do we want to stay on for 2 hours? We will see.
Yeah. As long as my internet.
I mean, I'm good, but we'll see. Hopefully he comes in, but let us know. But yeah, I don't have any plans.
If you have something like this lined up, I mean, look at me, y'all. I'm up. I'm never up and on the internet this early in the morning.
Carol the Miniature. Oh, you're in here. Sorry, you probably came in when my internet blurped out. Hello and welcome. We've got, let's see who else. And then I will talk about, Carol, she's getting ready. She has she's on at noon today.
Oh, good.
Make sure you guys go watch her.
We will.
Yes. And let's see who else we got.
See,
I think
Michelle Crochets in Kansas is new. She's new to our channel.
Oh, welcome, Michelle. Michelle. I might have skipped over some people when my internet blurped out. So sorry, guys.
You did. Can I jump in and say hi to everyone on my chat?
Yeah.
I don't see them. I mean, I see some of them, but they're not all over here. You said hi to the Bud Files, right? And Colby.
Mm-hmm.
And then Dutch Fly. And then we have Marie. Marie's in the house. And see, I can't click on them, so they're not going to come up. But these are probably people that came in when you were out for that 2 seconds. And let's see. Then we have Mayhem and Miracles. We have Marsha in the house. And then we have, you said hi to Bruce, and
Yeah.
let's see, PSV Odyssey, and Scott Miller, and Canadian Family Life. He said hi to, and Crisco's Country Life. Hello. And let me just jump down real quick here and make sure that everybody is okay. We're good. And I'll put the slashes in so you know where we're at.
Okay, so we got Sardi Man into well. Hello and welcome.
Hi.
Did I say hi to Sifting Some Soil and More?
Nope.
Hello, if I did not say hi to you.
Hi.
We've got Miss B and Fam. Hello, you were on right before us, I believe, because I had popped in there for a few minutes. Great
Hello.
show. Bama Nola said he posted 2 shorts this week. One video got 1.6Ks and the other got 26 views. That happened to me this week. I had a few that were like over 1,000, and then the last 2 I've posted, I've gotten like 70 or 60.
And see,
That's it.
And that's wild because everything we posted in February would get like 1,000 views instantly. Everything in March was like 3. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, they're doing something.
You never know.
Something's going on.
Hey, Shanster Tire or Shane Tirement. So used to saying Shanester.
I love that name.
I saw that Sharon had a question too about a sinkhole swallowing a small Texas town. I did not hear about that.
What happened?
Oh, I was about to say, you're in Texas, Jennifer. Do you know anything about that?
No, I mean, the roads down here all have potholes. Could happen. But
what
no.
happened?
Sharon, what town was it? And then
we don't know what happened. She's gonna have to tell us.
Right. Oh. Of course, if anybody's heard or anything, we're thinking about that. That's not.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything about that. I did hear, and I don't know if you guys heard about the lady on the cruise ship on the Virgin, whatever it was, where she jumped or something down and fell and passed away or something, but she didn't even fall in the water. She fell like on a deck. Did you guys see that?
Like I
2 or
did.
3 days
ago. Really sad.
It's very sad.
I can't imagine.
Yeah. It's weird though that, and I don't know if you guys feel this way, but you used to never hear about stuff that happens like that, like on cruise ships. And now you hear like all these news stories. Maybe it's just because we're on YouTube. I don't know.
I think that is a lot of it. Just like the fights, That's
what I'm talking about. Like all this stuff. Yeah.
I know when we cruised on the Freedom in 2019 and there was a fight, of course security was right there. It was not a big deal, but it wasn't all over the news. It wasn't on one of these big channels later that night. It was just taken care of. And then we all went about our night. But I think now it's just because everybody has their phone out because they're all doing the apps and stuff like that, that it's just recorded easier. And then somebody puts it on social media and it goes viral.
Yeah. Well, I'll share my psychological view.
Sure.
I think from where everybody was locked up for 2 years, pretty much, they lost their knowledge of how to act in life, act in public. And I think that's got a lot of people are depressed. A lot of people went into depression from that, and they can't pull themselves out. Not everybody's a strong person. And so, you go on something like a cruise where everybody's having a fantastic time, and then, they can't handle it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's just my
I can kind of see that because I worked in the office up until I had Chloe. And then I came back to the office from maternity leave. I worked in the office one day and then was sent home because of COVID. And I've worked remote since. And I will say my tolerance of individuals, especially when they're doing, I feel like crazy things and stuff, is a lot less than when I was out in the office and out and about more.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So I can't agree with that because I hear Andrew goes to work and his stories. I'm like, oh, I wouldn't tolerate that. I would not be as patient as he is. So I can definitely agree with that, Shanster. I think there is something to look at there. But I also I I don't know that I would ever want to go back in the office either.
Yeah, me either. It's so nice working from home now. It's like you don't have to buy work clothes. You don't have to deal with a lot of the coffee chatter. You know what I mean? It's just you do your work and that's it.
I agree. I agree. I do miss some things, like being able just to get up and go to the desk and be like, hey. But also that used to be the thing that irritated me. So, I'm like, and I just
I don't
didn't
know. I think because I've been working at home since 2015. So I think that by so many people working at home, people are losing their social skills.
Yes, I do agree with that.
We can sit here all day long and talk to each other online and stuff, but if you're not out in the real world, you're losing your social skills. And our kids are losing their social skills by these games and the phones and it's terrible. Our kids are never going to know. Well, my kids have grown up already, but my grandkids are never going to know what it's like to go outside and ride your bike to Susie's house and
I used to do that all the time as a kid, but now I wouldn't. Like if I had kids, I wouldn't let them do that without me being with them because before when we were growing up, you didn't have to worry about all the stuff going on in the world,
right.
And we put Chloe back in daycare in June of last year, July or June, because we took her to a birthday party in May, and it's one of our close friends, and Chloe did not know how to interact with other kids. And we had noticed it a little bit, but it wasn't as we didn't see it as clearly because with COVID you still had distancing and stuff. But when this was kind of when things were opening back up, and she didn't know how to interact with other kids, she just kept looking at them like, what is this like? And it became very obvious to Andrew and I that she's probably lacking some social, even though she was speaking well and learning a lot of things at home, because we kind of made sure that we probably overcompensated with everything going on. We did. So we put her back in daycare because we felt like she needed that. And she's still a little, she's kind of like, she's not the most tolerant of individuals either, but she's a lot better.
So that being said, think about all the people who can't afford the daycare.
Exactly. Oh yeah,
because we're in a little trouble. It is 10 years down the line.
I mean, she's 3 and it's $600 a month.
Yeah, it's very expensive. I worked at the schools during the daytime, so my kids would be in school, and I drove a school bus, so I could take the kids with me on the routes. And then at night when they went to bed, my older daughter would watch the kids, and then I'd go do my DJ shows at night. So, I was very lucky. I didn't have that husband to help me out with my kids. So it was that's how it worked out, and it was great. And I wouldn't change a thing.
Bama
said my internet is back up, so you might lose me for 1 second because I'm switching back over to my server. So
no problem.
Bama
has said his business has grown so much since 2020. People don't want to go outside anymore, and went from 30 clients to over 120.
Wow.
And I kind of thought about that when I go to a lot of the channels who do the homesteading and gardening. I've thought about how that is also, not so much when I watch the channels, but in general, maybe a lost skill. My grandmother and grandfather grew everything. They did not. My grandmother used to always say like she could smell a difference in the meat from store-bought to processed, and just taste the differences. She swore by it. And when I go to a lot of the homesteading channels and stuff, it's made me actually start a garden with Chloe this year, because it took me back listening to some of the channels, and I know there's a lot in this raid. And so I think, like Chancellor said, as we've kind of gone through these COVID and lost some of our skills and stuff, we've kind of lost a lot of things throughout the way. Just my opinion.
It's scary.
Yeah. Well, a lot of it too has to do with the economy too, right? So look at eggs right now. Like people are now like people are
But
going to buy
that's
chickens
recent.
because it's cheaper to raise the chicken than it is to buy the eggs now. It's like crazy.
So we have
Yeah.
goats, and my neighbor has chickens and guineas, and I'm like, hey, if they lay eggs over here, are they fair game? Like,
I'm
just
snapping those suckers.
I mean, I've got dairy goats. I have a small herd, but I'm like, my mama, like, if you need some milk, that's not something I, gonna do, but if you need it.
But we just actually bought the hydroponic, because we live in a condo, so we don't have like a yard. And
Right.
Danny really wants like a garden, but of course we can't have that here. So we bought one of the hydroponic things, and those things work quick. Like
Yeah.
we planted lettuce and tomatoes, and within like 4 days, it was like all the way up. It was crazy.
That's
so
cool. That's cool.
Yeah,
I
and
would
it's
love
like-
that if you have a short.
Sherry?
what?
I said, what else you planting over there, Sherry, under your hydroponics lights?
Right now it's just tomatoes and lettuce, but lettuce is getting so expensive. I was like, let's try to grow some lettuce. At least we can have, and it's good. The fresh
Yeah.
lettuce. I
Hey,
didn't
you
even
know-
realize there would be such a big, like crisp, different taste to it. I don't even know how to
Yeah.
explain it, but it's so much better.
It is. I'm telling you, my grandmother said that for years. I mean, she would walk to my aunt's house, which is her daughter, and she'd be like, you store bought this. Like, she could just tell right off the bat. I mean, it was wild. And then, so I've got Chloe a grow your own pizza toppings kit. So it's got basil and like some little tomatoes and onions and stuff. So
Did you? Uh-oh, somebody's froze. Is it me froze?
No, I don't see you froze. I don't see
Me
any of you
neither.
froze.
Oh, that must be me then. Did I freeze like this?
that's how I
No.
froze earlier.
We were talking about that earlier, remember? So
Oh, yeah.
Jen says, yeah. She goes, I got this. Look at this, how it froze. And she was all like, with her mouth like, yeah. And I was like, every single short that I have, they snapshot me with my mouth open.
I wonder if that's how some of these people get their thumbnails. I think that's what I'm going to start doing. Like, when my screen freezes, I'm going to be like, that's the thumbnail of the day, because my mouth is going to be like some
Yeah.
surprise look.
That is funny.
So let me just say hi to a few more people that joined. Scratch and Pete, welcome. Welcome. Let's see who else we've got. Seven Lapsus Langit Yumi. Hello and welcome.
Well, that's a
and-
tongue twisting name.
I know. We got Sardi Man into well. Welcome. And Cruise Nuts. Hello. Hello. And I think that might be it. I'm sorry if I missed any. Oh, Edna's World is here and Swoop Like Me. Hello.
Hey,
Welcome.
Hi, Edna.
And
The fun channel, Edna's World.
Oh, it's hysterical. I just laugh.
I know. I don't always comment, but I kind of lurk, and I always laugh.
So if you guys want to share your channels, make sure in my chat you do #defund. And Embarkation Nations chat, make sure you do #nation. And Shanester Travel. Sorry, I corrected myself. Make sure you do
It's
#Shanester. Shanester.
Shanster.
Oh, Shanster.
Shanster.
And if you aren't subscribed to any of these ladies, please make sure that you are subscribed and you guys click the thumbs up button. And hello to Kick It Alvin, or Kick It with Alvin. Welcome.
Hey, welcome in. Is that new? New, right?
I've seen them before, but they might be new to you guys.
We have a
Um,
lot of new people in the house. Make
Yes.
sure you all are like connecting to each other in here. I know that that everybody's not able to see all of the chat because the 3 different channels are going at once. But
Yes.
if you see someone in any of the chats that you don't know, you know what, go check them out. And you know what I found out too yesterday? That before you even subscribe to that person, to watch the 3-minute video. then subscribe to them.
Yes.
I mean, I don't
and
know.
also, you two hosts that are in here, make sure that you are in my chat doing hashtag defund so people can find your channels.
Yeah.
I just
me
did
do that
both of
too.
your channels.
Got to get to the bottom here.
So we got Mona Did What? Welcome. Welcome,
Hey,
welcome.
yeah.
And
There we
Life with Ron, welcome. Welcome, Life with Ron. And just seeing who else we got.
There's a lot of new names. I love it.
Yeah.
Yes,
We
so
have
make sure you guys are definitely all linked up to everyone. Watch a 3-minute video like Shanster.
See, she can't do it. I just let it go. It's like, whatever. I don't care.
I can't.
Like
I'm not
she
even going to try,
said.
Shanster.
So Mona Did What is going to all 3 channels and giving a thumbs up. Thank you
Aw,
so
thank
much.
you.
That is
I appreciate
greatly
that.
appreciated.
Woo-hoo, we love it.
So the importance of the 3-minute video is I have actually been on this hump of 470, I think it's 474. It'll go up, then it'll go back down. So I don't know if people aren't watching the 3 minutes and then I'm losing the sub. So guys, it's very important that you are doing the 3-minute video because people are losing subscribers. We got Rit Cat Ranch. Hello and welcome. And we've got Panay and Georgia. Welcome, welcome. So we have streamed out to 3 different streams right now. So make sure everyone is subscribed to all 3 channels. And then you can share your channels in each of our chats.
Yes.
So
and I know all 3 of us encourage you to share your channel and to grow.
Right.
Yes, that's what we're all about, is growing. And you don't want me to sing.
Wait.
Karaoke with Destination Fun.
I promised somebody that I would do karaoke on their channel. I did.
Oh, you did the karaoke, or you haven't done it yet?
I haven't done it yet, but I did promise them that I would do it, and I'm good on my promises. But I just want to just shout out to Rit Cat Ranch because that's who I was on their channel as a special guest. Go back and watch that interview. It was so fun. A lot of fun. And you learn all kinds of stuff about me that I'm sure you didn't know.
You know, I did yesterday. I watched both. I had both of you played, and while I was working, and I yes, I'm not gonna spoil it. Go watch.
Wasn't that a good interview though?
It was. Her questions were really good.
Yeah.
That's what I kept thinking when I was like, I probably should not copy, but like kind of rephrase some of these. They were in depth enough, but not too personal. I loved it.
I mean, yeah, and we talked about all kinds of cool stuff, like the old that Resurrection show. That's been on my mind though. Telling you, I really wish they would have continued that series because that was like the best show ever. Did you ever hear of it? It's called Resurrection, and what it is it was a series of like for instance, somebody died that you're very close with and you're very depressed, or years later that person came back to life and they showed up on your doorstep.
Oh, wow.
And it was like going through for some reason, something going on in the town, this particular town, these people were coming back. Like a little kid came back as the little kid, and the family was 20 years later. Just a great series. And then they did it for like 2 years, and that was it. And it was a French series to start, I guess, Kathy said. And then, it just totally dropped off. And I'm like, where's that Resurrection? I can't wait for the next. Oh.
I hate when a show just drops off like that. You're like, wait, but I was emotionally attached.
It was terrible. And you were right about the orange black.
I love that show, and it's over.
Is it over?
Yeah, it was over a couple of years ago. Orange is the New Black. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
On Netflix? Yeah, it ended. Their last season was, I want to say it was like 2 years ago.
See, I'm waiting for Stranger Things to pick back up because I know that's in the works.
Oh,
But
I
I'm
don't
not
watch
done
that.
with the new Orange Black show or whatever. I still got it. I think I'm on season 5. So I don't know how far that goes, but it's getting kind of boring now, you know.
So I'm like late to the Yellowstone. I haven't watched any of it, but I keep wanting, like, I keep seeing all these spin-offs and I, I don't know. I
I
know if I
couldn't get
get
into it.
invested.
I haven't started that series yet, but my grandson's like, you got to watch that. My daughter, you got to watch
No.
that. But I don't really watch TV. I might watch like an hour or two at night to try to fall asleep. That's it.
I see all these memes about Rip, and I'm like, okay, I want to kind of know what's going on,
So
Anyways.
Mona did what? Says she's lost 7 people she watches every week. And
Oh,
Mona, that actually has happened to me. I've actually started when people start posting links in chats and I know I'm subscribed to people, I still go back and
Me
I
too.
look at those links because Yellow Shirt Dad the other day, I knew I subscribed to him because I was watching his jokes all the time. And then it dawned on me when I saw his link pop
Yeah.
up.
And
I
that's
was
what I
like,
do too.
I haven't
I
seen
always
him
try
in a
to
while.
go back
And
and
then
do like, I
sorry.
don't know, 50, maybe 50 a day or 100 a day if I can, if I have time. But I go through my subscribers who I'm subscribed to, and I just leave them a little note. Hey, I'm here. I'm supporting, making sure we're still connected or whatever. And I do that every single day. And then when I'm done with my list, because I have over 1,000 people I'm subscribed to, and if everybody was subscribed back to me, I'd be having my 1,000,
same
So I
here.
go back and I'll start over again, and
Mhm.
some people are like, hey, you know what? You're, yes, we're still connected. But you know what? It gives me a peace of mind.
It
Yes.
unsubscribed me from Clock. I'm like,
Me
we were on
too.
his live, like, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, and I went and I was unsubscribed from him. So I think there's just I think it's just random. I think it's
So
like the
Golden
lottery of like who you get to
Girl.
keep that day.
Now, if they unsubscribe me from either of you two, there's a problem. I'm going to be contacting old YouTube and telling them, you know what?
Hey,
You're full of it.
I'm just
Anyone
saying.
else who'd like to be on the show can email me at Shanester Travels.
Oh, yeah. She does a great job, you guys. Yeah.
Okay.
Her interview was really good.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
I
a lot
don't
of fun.
think I'm subscribed. So I need to look up that. I need to write it down because
You can find them on mine too, because I shouted out yesterday. I have the interviews on my channel also, so you can go right to her channel.
Okay.
Yeah.
On a random note, because I see Bama's name, did y'all see him mowing with a bow?
Yeah. I watched it this morning. I commented on it. That was funny.
I loved it because Chloe challenged him and he followed through. I loved it. And if you haven't seen Bama's video of him mowing with a bow,
That is
Hey,
funny.
together we travel. I didn't see you guys come in. Good morning. So speaking of challenges, I don't know if you guys saw wait a minute, why is he saying so many shows so old? I feel like I'm far behind. Yeah, I know. I need to binge something new. So anyhow, speaking of challenges, I don't know if you guys saw Betty did a premiere yesterday. Betty Gathers. I am Betty Gathers. So if you guys have not checked her out, go check her out. But she cooked her one pan meal, which was like chicken wings and some vegetables. Anyhow, she challenged me. So now I have to go do a challenge of a one pan cooking thing.
who are you gonna challenge?
I don't know. You guys better be be on
no.
your best behavior.
I'm
up for
nervous.
that challenge. You know what? So yesterday I make this cake. Do you ever have a cannoli?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I make a cake that it's a cannoli cake, and it's made with like milk chocolate cake cake mix, and then you cut it in half, and then you make this mixture of it's like half and half and sugar and cinnamon and to make the inside, so your almonds and chocolate chips and stuff, and then you layer it like a layer in the middle, and then on top, then you put Cool Whip all over the top of it and sprinkle it with like shredded chocolate, and I use like Cadbury almond bars, and man, is it good. It's the best cake you ever taste. In fact, I'm making it now for Easter.
You might have to send me the recipe. That sounds good.
It is.
I'm going to make Cruise Nuts' carrot cake this weekend for Easter.
Oh, you should film it.
I'm not going to film it. I am not a cook. That is not something I am. I do what I need to do to survive in the cooking world, which is crazy because, like I said earlier, my grandmother canned and did all these things, and I don't know. I just haven't. Cooking is not my thing. It's Andrew's, but not mine.
Well, that's not cooking. That's baking. There's a difference. There's cooking, and then there's baking. That's what Betty would say. Baking.
Yeah, there is a big difference. That's for sure.
That is true.
So where do you put your camera at, though? How do you do that, Sherry? Do you just put your laptop up and set it up where it can see you, and you just move around?
Girl, no, that's what I was going to do, but Danny made the whole kitchen like a studio, and he was walking around with his iPhone, or not iPhone, whatever phone he has. And he filmed it. Like, he held the thing the whole time, and he's like, all right, next skit. And he's like moving stuff around. And
oh gosh,
I feel like we don't give Danny enough love.
That's kind of cheating, though, Sherry. That's cheating.
Because yes, I was just gonna do it with I wasn't gonna use my laptop. I was actually gonna use my phone and just put it on the gimbal and do it that way. But
wait, I gotta show you what I have. So I have this thing right here.
Oh,
it's got the clip on it, and that is
cool color.
But right now, my kitchen is totally tore out. I have one cabinet, my stove, and my fridge, and my microwave's on the kitchen table. So as soon as that gets all back in, I'll be able to do some kind of challenge. But yeah, I am videotaping parts of it as we tear out cabinets and stuff. So I'm excited to get this whole thing done, which will be probably after I get back from Alaska. Because once they come in and put the counters in on Tuesday, Wednesday they come out and they measure for the quartz, because I'm having quartz counters. Mm-hmm. And then from that point, it takes 4 to 6 weeks for them to cut it and get it back out here and installed.
Oh, wow.
But you know what? I can't complain, because actually I did complain. But so my daughter and her husband are part owners in this company. So they gave me a really good deal. So I shouldn't be complaining. But the length of time, if you ever have your kitchen remodeled, and this is to anybody in chat, make sure you know that you're going to be without countertops for a while, because they can't measure until after the cabinets are put in. And I didn't know that. Otherwise.
Yeah, my parents had theirs redone, and it was a while. I want to say it took like 3 to 4 weeks before it was finally, it might have even been longer, but they had to everything was in boxes, and it was driving them nuts.
It is. It's driving me crazy too, because I'm such OCD about how clean my house is and stuff, and it's driving me crazy.
So we do have a few more. Pia Lee, hello and welcome.
Hi.
That's a new name.
Yes, it is. Welcome, Belle.
And we've got You Learn with Robert. Hello and welcome.
Hi, welcome in.
So we are doing the Hypathon this morning. If you guys didn't know, that have come in. So there is on the community tab of my YouTube page is the schedule for the Hypathon. And Miss T, I don't know if you're in here, but if you heard back from BDGP, let me know. They are next on the Hypathon at 10 o'clock. And if you're not familiar with what the Hypathon is, it is kind of like a parade of channels, right? They each have an hour for 24 hours, and you just follow. You raid to the next channel, and then you raid. It's all lives for 24 hours. So you just go from one channel to the next channel to the next channel, and you meet lots of new people. So it's fun. So anyhow, so our hour was from 9 to 10. Ms. T puts on the hypathon, and I think a few other people. But she's one of the organizers. She was in here earlier. Oh, hey, she stole my thunder. Welcome, welcome. So the tab is in my community, or the schedule for today is in the community tab of my channel. If you want to see the schedule, I mean, you can go like do stuff around your house, listen in the background, or go do stuff and come back 3 hours later and join back in. You're not obligated to be in it the whole time. But it's just a parade of channels that are live all the way through for 24 hours. So
do you, Miss T, I just wondered how long she's been doing this and why she started this. Just to kind of help everybody out, or do you know? I was just wondering.
I don't know. I don't think it's just her. I think it's a team of people that are doing it.
Oh,
okay. So, yeah. But I
now, is she going to keep doing this every week, or?
No, they do it usually once a month. They had one last month. This is the one for April. I'm not sure if they're doing one next month. I heard something about they might not do one next month first, and then they're going to pick it back up.
Thank you.
Okay. So, yeah.
Well, I'll have to get in on one, and Jen will have to get on one, and then we'll just do this. You know, this is fun, and it makes it so much easier when you have other people on your panel. Because, you know, I do that Wednesday show in Alaska, and I'm like, oh, by the end of the thing, I'm all raspy and going, oh, there ain't no way I'm doing no karaoke show after that.
So you learn what Robert said, motivation from the weightlifting geek is taking over and picking this up in June.
Okay.
So, yeah. So if you want to be on it, contact him.
And for the cruising community, this is kind of like the Saturday stroll or the raid parade on Fridays.
But they usually do premieres, not lives. That's the only difference.
That's true.
Maybe we should pick one up and do a live one.
Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah, we could start our own little thing. So anyhow, so what do you guys have planned for today? What you guys doing?
Well, I'm going to take Chloe. Lowe's is having like an Easter event today where you get like this fun little building activities, and I'm trying to get her to do more stuff like that. So I'm going to take her to that, and then my mom is going to have an Easter egg hunt for her. My mom like begged.
Oh, that's so nice.
I saw Betty was like, "You probably made her." I'm like, "No, my mom begged." She was like, "Please bring Chloe over," and then I think my sister-in-law's decided she's gonna make us a dinner and stuff too. So it's turned into Easter today. And I think we're doing something tomorrow, but it's gonna be fun. So fun-filled weekend. Oh yes, PSV Odyssey. My mom is like super, like she loves Chloe. It's like her world.
Aww.
And then what about you, Miss Shanster Travels? What have you got going on?
I am actually going to start working on the outside to try to get the backyard ready for the pool. We are going to be in the 70s all week next week.
Oh, wow.
I'm so excited. So usually when it's 70s or higher, late upper 60s or whatever, I'll open the pool because it's heated. So I can, I'll be able to use it. But because I'm behind a little bit with this kitchen thing and YouTube.
Yes.
I'm a little behind on my yard work. So yeah, I got to get out there and get busy. So, and then later, I think I'm going to go to my stepdaughter's house, and she's going to cook dinner for us because we can't cook here. So
let me ask you a question because I'm not familiar with the winter. Do you have to empty your pool every winter, or do you leave it filled and you just have to do like different things to close it down? Like, what do you mean by opening and closing a pool?
Because Yeah, you do have to drain it down below the outlets, like the part where the water comes out into the pool, it filters. So those, you have to drain it below, which I have an in-ground pool. So my, they're down about 2 feet. So then I drain my pool 2 feet down, and then I put like, I don't know, 12 gallons of chlorine in it and winterizer and stuff. And then I cover it, and then I secure it real good, because our winters are horrible. They're windy. You just got to kind of make sure you secure it real good. And then when I open it, so what I'm going to do is, I learned it after all these years, I'm going to take my hose and I'm going to fill it up, right? So it's going to fill up.
Mhm.
And then as it's filling up, I'm going to drain the water that accumulated over the winter off the top. So then by the time, I can squirt it off and clean the cover right on top of the pool, and then fold it up and put it away. And then the pool's ready. Usually it opens pretty clear. Like, I can actually go in it if it wasn't so cold. So
Wow.
Hell, that's a lot of work.
it is a lot of work, but you know what?
It's worth it. It's totally worth it. Yeah.
It is.
Wow, I didn't know you guys had to do all that. I always hear people saying, because I'm in Florida, so our pools are open all year round. But I always hear people from up north say opening and closing a pool. I'm like, what do they do?
Right. Same here, because I'm on the Texas coast, so we don't really have that. I mean, it dropped to 60 yesterday with a rainstorm, and it was like, whoa, we're getting a cold front.
So yeah, she stole my thunder. Is saying that about the covering and stuff. It is. It's easier to close the pool, but you have to make sure that you get everything blown out. Like, all the lines have to be blown out, because if something breaks underneath that cement, you're in trouble. It's going to cost you a fortune to get it fixed. So you have to make sure there's protocol. And I've always had a pool my whole life, so I'm pretty familiar. So if something happened to me, Jay said, he goes, I'm going to fill that thing in, and that's that. I'm like, I will haunt your ass, let me tell you.
You have a nice big garden.
He said he's going to make a 2-tier garage for all his cars. He's got show cars. He said he's going to make a 2-tier garage. You can just go right into the deep end and then have one on the top for the. Like, you better not do that to my pool.
That's pretty cool.
So real quick, we have Cruising is Fun said maybe we should do it. She's talking about the thon, like doing a cruise thon.
Well, let's put something together if they're not going to do it next month.
Yeah.
So write their name down so we know that they want to be involved in it. That would be so fun. I don't know that I want to do the night one, though.
So we got Niru Pandy, Love and Marriage. Hello and welcome.
Hi.
And we've got Leonie Arola. Hello and welcome. And we've got Mr. Timmy Ray the King. We are doing great today. How are you doing? And we've got Rose and Smokes. I think I partied too hard yesterday. I don't know why I'm even away. I like crap.
Oh no.
Partying too hard.
Yeah. Oh, so they're from India. Okay, welcome.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you for coming in.
Don't forget to hit thumbs up, everybody. Thumbs up on everybody's page.
How does Betty do it? Thumbs up, thumbs up.
Thumbs up, thumbs up. That's right. Let me check out this next channel and see if they have their live thumbnail, because I didn't hear back from Miss T unless you guys saw anything.
I think Miss T is saying Cruising is Fun anytime may take the slot is what I think I'm reading.
No, it looks like they just set up their thumbnail for the next channel. So let me pin them, actually. They did set this up. They just put it up. So let me pin it to the top. And this is the channel for 10 o'clock. So it's pinned to the top of my my chat. So make sure we're going over there and checking out this next channel. But before you leave, make sure you are subscribed to all of us. And then you are also gave everybody a thumbs up, and go back and actually check out everybody's channels.
Uh-oh.
What?
Make sure everybody gives everybody a thumbs up. There she is.
Oh, did you guys lose me for a second?
We lost you.
Oh, sorry. It might have been because I was over pinning the thing in the actual YouTube channel and not in StreamYard. So yeah, so make sure you give everybody a thumbs up and check out everybody's channels. And thank you guys for joining us. And we're gonna head over to the BDVGP thread over there, right?
Right
Miss
over.
T?
They're linked at the top of your chat, correct?
Yes, I put them
Okay.
at the top of my chat.
Awesome.
So we are going to head over there, and thank you everyone so much for joining us. And
Yeah,
let me just
we really
make sure they're
appreciate it.
live. Let me make sure they went on, guys, before I say go over there. Okay, yeah, they're live. So they
Thank
are
you, Miss
on.
T, for everything.
Yes, thank you,
Appreciate
Miss T, for everything.
Thank
And
you.
we will see you guys soon. Thank you so much. Bye,
See you
everybody.
later.
Bye.
See you at the next time.